Okay everyone, today I'll be showing you a modeling tutorial, and in this tutorial we'll be modeling a hockey mallet and a puck on a air hockey table. So if we get started into Cinema 4D, we'll simply start with the mallet. So if we start with a tube, like so, we can go into the inner radius, and we're just going to change that to 100. And we're going to change the cap segments to 3, and the height, no, we're going to leave the height. So now what we'll do is, if we make this an editable object, while I'm at it, I'm just going to use my plugin drop to floor, so it's directly above on the floor. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my polygon editing mode, go into selection loop, and just select the inside. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to go into the right view and choose the moving tool. I'm just going to move this down while keeping it as straight as possible, and just bring it almost to the floor, like so. And if we bring it back into our normal view, you see what we've got here. It goes underneath, but for the purposes of this tutorial, we'll be leaving it like that. So what we're going to do now is, well, actually, you could, if you want to, you could just delete it all. I don't think it matters. And now if we'll need a capsule, so if we go in and capsule, you can just get the capsule and change the radius to 100 to fit the inside, and change the height to 450, and then you can just go in and move it off a bit until you think you've got it about the right size. That should do. There we go. So now we're going to be making the floor. So, and first we're just going to group these. So highlight them and then Alt G to turn them into a null, like this. And we're just going to get a hypernode and just make sure it's all smooth. So if you see here, it's nice and smooth. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to make the floor textures and the textures all together. So if we get materials, we'll make the first one a complete red, and change the reflection to 20%. Go into Fresnel for the texture, and the mix strength will turn to 20. So if we just drag that onto the hypernode, and if we go and create another material, we'll make it completely white, and we're going to go and, if we go to alpha, turn on alpha, go to gradient, click on the gradient. If you go to circular, you can just bring the white all the way up, so you've got a small dot, like so, and we can just leave it like that. And we can create a floor now. Drag it to the floor, so if you see now, this is what it looks like. Now we want to make the hypernode bigger, so like this. So it looks like this. Yep, okay. Now what we're going to do is just make the puck now. So no, we'll make the puck last. We're going to add some lighting. So just grab a light, place it where you want it, and just find a camera angle you like. I'll use this and make a camera quickly. So then just find the angle you want. I'll be using this, and now we need to make the puck So quickly just go into the camera, go get the camera again, and Cinema 4D tags protection, so it won't move when you just click it. But now if we're going to make the the lighting, so go into render settings, change your output to whatever your resolution is. I think mine's 1366 by 790 or something. And if we go into effect, we'll go ambient occlusion and then go global illumination. Change the GI mode to IR plus QMC and change these two mediums to low. And now no, that camera isn't in the right position. That's what we want. Okay. So now we're going to make the park. I'm just going to hide this for now, so you can't see it. Now what we're going to do is I'm going to make a park by grabbing another tube and bringing it behind it. I'm going to change the inner radius to 0, the height to 50, and we're going to change the outer radius to, no, not 300, 250. Now we're going to make another tube, and we're going to bring it out to here. If we grab this tube's coordinates and copy it to here, it's now perfectly in the middle. So what we're going to do is we're going to lift it up, and we're going to change the inner radius to, we'll change the outer radius to what? 250, I think. Yep. And we're going to change the inner radius to 210. And the height to 10. And we can just bring this down until it's resting on top of it like that. Now we just need to make the last texture, which is going to be a black reflection, and do the exact same thing you did with your red. So go back to your camera angle and turn it on, and we can just render it and see what happens. Oh, oops. Right, two things I forgot to do. Just add the actual texture to the thing and change with the lights the shadow to shadow map soft. Just bring that up a bit. So if we look at it now, you get this nice looking puck. So fiddle with the light, so see how much of a shadow you want and how long you want it to be, where you want it to be, and yeah, you should get a nice looking kind of thing. So I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and it was helpful. And if it was helpful, please leave a like, subscribe, favorite, whatever you want. Bye.